CPU stands for Central Processing Unit.
Think of the CPU as the brain of your computer. Every time you click a mouse, load a video, or launch a game, the CPU is the component doing the actual thinking, calculating, and executing behind the scenes. Physically, it looks like a small square silicon chip, but inside, it contains billions of microscopic transistors acting as tiny electronic switches to route data. CPU interacts with the rest of the computer by processing data through a continuous loop. Inside of the CPU, there is three main components that handle the workload. Control unit, the manager. It fetches instructions from the computer's memory, figures out what they mean, and directs the flow of data to the right places. Arithmetic logic unit, the calculator. This handles all the math like adding numbers and logical decisions, like checking if one number is greater than another. Registers, the ultimate short-term memory. These are tiny, lightning-fast storage slots inside the CPU. When you want to buy a CPU, there is some specs that you should take a look at. Clock speed. Measured in gigahertz, this tells you how many billions of cycles a CPU can perform in 1 second. A 4.0 gigahertz processor can run 4 billion clock cycles per second. Cores. Modern CPUs are split into multiple independent processing units called cores. A single-core CPU can only do one thing at a time. A multi-core CPU can split heavy workloads up, allowing you to run a game, stream music, and Discord text chat simultaneously without lagging. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. It is your computer's short-term working memory. If the CPU is the brain, RAM is the surface of the office desk you are sitting at. When you want to work on a project, open a game, or load a web page, you pull those files out of permanent storage and lay them out on your desk so you can interact with them instantly. Key RAM specifications. When looking at computer specs, RAM is evaluated on three main factors. This determines how big your desk is. The more gigabytes you have, the more programs, browser tabs, and files you can keep open simultaneously without slowing down. RAM goes through generational updates. DDR stands for double data rate. RAM speed dictates how fast data can travel between the memory chips and the CPU. It is measured in megahertz or megatransfers per second. For instance, standard DDR5 RAM typically runs at speeds ranging from 5,200 megatransfers per second to 6,000 megatransfers per second plus. Faster speeds mean smoother performance in frame rate heavy video games and data heavy applications. Motherboard. The motherboard is the backbone of your computer. If the CPU is the brain, the motherboard is the entire nervous system and skeletal structure combined. Physically, it is the large printed circuit board that is screwed directly into the computer case. It doesn't perform calculations or store data itself. Instead, its primary job is to provide the physical slots, electrical highways, and ports that allow every single component in your PC to connect and communicate with each other. PSU, also known as Power Supply Unit. It is the heart of your PC. It is the unsung hero that pumps life-giving electrical current to every single component in the system. It does three things. First, AC to DC conversion. Wall outlets deliver alternating current power. Computer hardware is extremely sensitive and can only run on stable direct current power. The PSU takes that harsh AC current and converts it into clean, smooth DC current. Voltage stepping. Your wall outlet provides high voltage, usually 110 volts to 230 volts, depending on where you live. PC components would immediately explode if they received that much. The PSU steps that voltage down and distributes it across three main rails. Plus 12 volts rail powers the heavy hitters, CPU, graphics card, and fans. Plus 5 volts and plus 3.3 volts rails powers lighter components, motherboard chips, SSDs, USB devices. Second, protection. A high-quality PSU acts as a shield. If there is a sudden power surge, short circuit, or voltage drop in your home's electrical grid, the PSU is designed to sacrifice itself to shut down instantly, protecting your expensive CPU and GPU from getting fried. Key PSU specifications for buying. 1. Wattage. Wattage measures how much total electrical power the PSU can deliver. You need enough wattage to cover the combined power draw of all your parts, plus some headroom. 450 watts to 550 watts. perfect for budget, office, or entry-level gaming PCs. 650 watts to 750 watts, the sweet spot for mid-range gaming builds with standard graphics cards. 850 watts to 1000 watts, necessary for high-end PCs running flagship graphics cards and top-tier processors. 2. Efficiency. Power supplies waste some energy as heat during the AC to DC conversion process. To measure how efficient a PSU is, the industry uses the 80+ certification system. A more efficient PSU wastes less power, runs cooler, and lowers your electricity bill. The ratings, from basic to highest quality, are 80+ white, means it is 80% efficient. 80+ bronze means it is 85% efficient, which is great for budget builds. 80+ gold means it is 90% efficient. It is the recommended standard for gaming PCs. 80+ platinum titanium means it is up to 94% plus efficient. It is for high-end enthusiasts and servers. Storage. It keeps all of your data safe and sound even when the computer is completely powered down. This is where your operating system, games, apps, documents live long-term. There is two main types of storage. 1. HDD, also known as hard disk drive. An HDD contains spinning magnetic platters and a tiny mechanical arm that moves back and forth to read and write data, much like a microscopic record player. The good, incredibly cheap per gigabyte. You can buy massive multi-terabyte HDDs for very little money. The bad, very slow, because physical parts have to move, loading a file or booting up Windows takes time. They are also prone to failing if dropped while active. 2. SSD, also known as solid-state drive. SSDs have zero moving parts. Instead, they store data on flash memory chips. The good, mind-blowingly fast. An SSD can boot your computer in under 10 seconds, load game levels almost instantly, and make the entire operating system feel incredibly snappy. They are also highly durable since there are no moving parts to break. The bad, more expensive per gigabyte than HDDs. If you are buying an SSD, you will see two different formats. SATA SSDs, shaped like a small deck of cards. They plug in via cables and top out at speeds around 500 to 550 megabytes per second. They are a massive upgrade over old HDDs, but are slowly phasing out for main drives. NVMe M2 SSDs. These look like small sticks of chewing gum. They plug directly into the motherboard without any cables. They use the ultra-fast PCIe lanes to achieve speeds ranging from 3,500 megabytes per second to over 7,000 megabytes per second plus. This is the current gold standard for modern PCs. GPU, also known as Graphics Processing Unit, also called as graphics card, is specialized hardware designed to rapidly manipulate and alter memory to accelerate the creation of images. It is essentially your computer's visualization engine. It has a specialized parallel architecture. This is what makes GPUs essential for rendering smooth 3D visuals in video games, processing 4K video, and powering complex AI tasks like machine learning. When you want to buy a GPU, there is two things you should look at. First, look at what series it is. Different series have their own features. Like NVIDIA has ray tracing on its RTX series, but other graphic cards don't have this. Happens because of graphical architecture. Second, VRAM, the video RAM, high-speed dedicated memory. This is where all the data required to render the image textures, geometry, game assets is stored so the GPU chip can access it instantly. Modern GPUs use incredibly fast VRAM, like GDDR6X. And that's all you should know for the basics. Thanks for watching.